Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're a wellness coach or a creator, you already know the absolute grind of content creation, right? It's tough. So today, we're unpacking the Guided Meditations Collection, Volume 6. We're going to see if this wellness PLR bundle is actually the right fit for your business. We're taking a completely objective, under-the-hood look at this popular, done-for-you solution to see exactly what it delivers. Here's our quick roadmap for today. First, we'll cover what this package actually is, then look at the 5 meditation kits, unpack the 35 modules, break down the costs and time savings, read through the fine print, and finally, give our final verdict. Okay, let's jump right into Section 1. What is this package? Let's demystify the PLR bundle. So, at its core, this is a done-for-you digital content bundle produced by bite-sized content. They're a recurring wellness content business with a really solid, proven track record. But I want you to notice that little Volume 6 on the cover. That number actually matters a lot. You see, most digital sellers launch just one product and move on. But a 6th installment? That means the previous 5 found a market that kept coming back for more. This is a tested series, not just some first-time experiment. Now, the absolutely crucial point here is that you aren't just buying audios to listen to yourself. You are buying the private label rights, the commercial rights to rebrand and distribute this content to your own audience. You're literally buying the license to put your own name on it. You can edit it, publish it to YouTube, sell it to your email list, hand it out to your coaching clients, or even package it straight into a paid course. It's essentially a massive shortcut to having your very own proprietary products line. Moving on to Section 2, the 5 meditation kits. Let's look at this original audio for modern mindfulness. The cool thing is, you aren't just getting one generic meditation. You get 5 totally distinct styles. There's a heart-centered compassion track, an awareness or vipassana track that explores consciousness, a creative visualization track, a mindful movement flow, and finally, a traditional zazen setting practice. And if you look at the times, each one hits that 8 to 15-minute sweet spot. That's deliberately designed to be approachable, so you don't overwhelm a newcomer who's just getting into mindfulness. All right, Section 3, unpacking the 35 modules. Let's see what's actually inside each meditation kit. You know, it's not just a single MP3 file you're downloading here. Every single one of those kits contains an entire ecosystem of content ready to be deployed across all your different platforms. You get the audio files, and they're separated out, so you can use just the voiceover or just the ambient music if you want. Plus, you get editable scripts, ready-made videos in both widescreen and vertical formats, video source files, the PLR license, and 50 journal prompts along with 50 affirmations. So all in all, that's 35 ready-to-deploy assets across the entire bundle. It's a lot. Let's turn to Section 4. Costs and time savings. We need to look at the build-it-yourself reality. To put this into perspective, if you were producing just one of these packages independently from scratch, it would cost you around $250 and take about 7 hours of your own time. Think about it. If you were to go out and hire voice actors, scriptwriters, and video editors for all 5 kits, you're easily looking at over $1,200. Not to mention nearly a full work week just wrangling freelancers and reviewing drafts. When you look at it that way, a done-for-you shortcut suddenly looks pretty appealing, right? Now for Section 5, the fine print. We absolutely have to talk about the rules, restrictions, and requirements. You need to know up front that because of the distributable digital nature of this content, there is a strict no-refund policy. Because you're buying commercial rights and immediately downloading raw, editable source files that you can just instantly start selling, the creator does not offer a money-back guarantee. All sales are completely final. Now, that is a standard industry practice for private label rights, but it is absolutely vital you know this before you click that buy button. While you do have massive freedom to rebrand, sell, and edit the final files, there are hard limits. You absolutely cannot resell the PLR rights themselves, and you cannot redistribute the raw source files. You're encouraged to use this content to build your own audience or sell it to end users for their personal use, but you cannot become a PLR seller yourself using this exact material, and you definitely can't just toss it up on an auction site like eBay. It's designed for genuine business building, not a quick flip resell. Another really crucial operational detail here is about software. If you want to use the editable video source files provided in Module 4, you must have Camtasia Studio. Now, you can use any free audio software out there to edit the MP3s, and you can just use Google Docs to edit the scripts, no problem. But if you want to actually crack open those video templates and tweak the visuals directly, Camtasia is a hard requirement. All right, Section 6, the final verdict. Is the value really there? Let's break it down. The launch price for all 35 modules is literally just $9.95. The creators contrast this against an estimated real-world value of over $1,250, which we saw earlier. I mean, you're getting 5 uniquely voiced meditation tracks, completely with videos and scripts, for under $10. That's pretty wild. However, there is a catch. The sales material strongly emphasizes that this specific pricing is tied to a limited launch window, and after that, the cost goes up significantly. The whole strategy here is to reward early action takers. So once that countdown timer hits 0, that $9.95 price point disappears for good. Ultimately, this bundle does exactly what high-quality PLR is supposed to do. It removes a huge production bottleneck and saves massive amounts of time for creators who need professional wellness content right now. If you already have a coaching client roster, maybe a wellness blog, or an email list that's actively looking for mindfulness resources, this completely bypasses the headache of content production. You literally just download it, brand it as your own, and publish it. Look, stress isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And the $2.4 billion meditation market proves that people are actively searching for solutions every single day. So the real question is this: are you going to spend weeks of your life creating those solutions from scratch? Or is leveraging a ready-to-publish library like this the exact competitive edge your business is missing? Think about it. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.